the plays from this week.
Ooh, can I start?
You could start.
Can I start? I'm going to start with number 5.
You sounded like
Anything compares to the story.
Because I'm excited about starting with Wyatt Young from North Texas. You think you got him down 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage? Not so fast. He spins out of a tackle, breaks another tackle, throws a stiff arm. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Wyatt Young. He is a menace. He's putting up Randy Moss type of stat lines, and he's looking at the camera on Thanksgiving since it's Thanksgiving week. He did it against the Cowboys back in the day. This guy, Wyatt Young, does it against the Rice Owls this week in present day. And, of course, it was a memorable performance for him as North Texas puts up 42 unanswered.
Okay, I see why you're so excited about that one.
Yeah, that's why I was excited.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was watching it live, and I was like, going to write this down. This could be a top play this week, and it made it.
That's an incredible
at number 5. How about we take a look at number 4?
Please do.
We talked about Tulsa volleyball already, the American Conference champions. Before that, they had to beat Florida Atlantic in the quarterfinals, and a big reason why. Pay attention to Lauren Patterson, the libero. There she is. Bam. Look at that dig. Oh, my goodness. Watch it in slow motion. It looks even better.
This is even better. Oh yes, right there.
And it lands in for the point.
I was about to say, that's the other more impressive part about it.
Yeah.
Not only did it go over the net, but it finished in a kill.
Yeah.
That's a phenomenal point.
Yeah.
Across the board. Speaking of phenomenal points, let's go to top play number 3. We're going to the hardwood. How about Memphis taking on Wake Forest in one of these MTEs? How about Will Wharton? His first points as a Tiger come in emphatic fashion in the middle parts of the first half against a power opponent. Wharton getting the job done on the big-time play. That's why he's up to number 3. That's a good play. Good, solid play across the board.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. That's why it was number 3. Play number 2 has me really fired up.
Okay, what's play
We're
number
back
2?
on the football field. Tulsa. They beat Army in this one. But how about this? Lento Smith Jr. jumps up one-handed, pulls it down, falls over, still holds on to the football. And that's like a game-changing moment right there.
Huge moment.
Oh,
Look at even with like the Army cadets in the background, it just adds a little bit more to it. That's an incredible play. Somebody actually, when I was in the press box at the Cowboys-Eagles game on Sunday, somebody out of the Tulsa media came up to me and was like, hey, did you see this play? Because they watch All-American, and they know I cover the American Conference. And I had not watched this game yet because of what we were doing on Saturday. And I said, wow, that needs to be a top play. I was like, that's an incredible play. The interception in front of everybody on the road to help seal a win. Congratulations, Tulsa. You got it done. And you were a top play. But you know who is the top play of the week? Of course, you got to go back to the volleyball court after what was an incredible tournament across the board. Maria, you were here. I want you to tell me about this save, tracking this ball down like 45 yards into the backcourt to get there, and then they have to do it again.
And it's the same person. It's Maya Thomas. And wait, there's more. She does it again, diving forward. She was just everywhere on this play for South Florida. And then the Bulls get the point. They win the set. They win the match. It was insane. I was watching and I was like, man, how about this volley? I don't think it's ever going to end.
No, it was impressive. And she did everything she needed to. That was the no-fall zone for South Florida on that case. Really nice play. This part right here is my favorite.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, she had to track down. She was in St. Petersburg making the save there instead of being in Tampa with South Florida. I mean, that's an incredible play. And then she comes back to make another play, then back to make another play. She's all over the floor. Great stuff. That's the number 1 play of the week here on All-American.
I loved it. So much effort on
Some
that.
great plays this week.
Oh, there were a lot. And we had such a variety, too. Like volleyball. We had some men's basketball because it's crossover season. Woo. And then we have to have some football in there, right?
Of course. I mean, you had to have North Texas and Tulsa. They both had big wins this week. So, yeah, of course. And we're going to have more top plays next week on All-American, Maria. It should be a lot of fun.